Welcome to this tutorial for InVideo AI. If you're interested in signing up after this video, my link is in the description and there's a QR code on screen. InVideo has a free plan so you can follow along without spending anything. So once you're in InVideo, it's pretty straightforward. There's a few main sections to get familiar with. The home page lets you choose between agent mode and autopilot. Overall, agent mode is where you can add a script, storyboard, or video. It's something where you've already masterminded the project. Or you can go to autopilot, which is where you give more of a broad topic and point of view, and it comes up with the script and storyboard for you. In autopilot, you can go to AI twins. This is where you can create an avatar, which is essentially an AI version of yourself so that you don't always have to film yourself. You can do a free avatar. If you're on the $20 a month plan like I am, there's 4 of these included in your plan. You can also create a voice clone. This is really nice if you do podcasting or YouTube voiceovers where you can clone your voice so that you don't have to record every single time. There's a free actors library and a pro actors library that uses credits. With the $20 a month plan, I have about 75 credits a month, so you just have to be careful of your credits. If you go into any of the actors library, you'll see the people. You can select, you can choose one, continue, and that will select your AI actor that you're using for this video. If you go to agent mode, in agents and models, this is where you can see the different generative models. These are always changing and always updating in the AI world, but right now it's showing Cdance 2.0, Kling, Veo 3.1, Sora 2 Pro, and the list goes on and on. This is always changing and updating, and InVideo has, from what I've seen, most of the latest and greatest that are out there. If you're working on a project, it's a good idea to create an agent. That's what I did with this video. So I had a logo, and I used this agent to turn the logo into a moving video. As you can see, the logo just has some nice movement, and I put this on my new app that I'm building, an interior design app, and this is what people see when they go into the app. I gave it a very basic prompt, and I was really happy with the results. When you go to library, this essentially is just your previous projects. So you can see here that I uploaded the logo, and then this is the video that I got. If you go to explore, this is a lot of different templates where you can copy and paste the prompt and then just change a few things to use a very similar format. So they have all sorts of templates. There's UGC ads, entertainment, food, montage, product ads, travel and landscape, and the list goes on and on. You can keep scrolling over. So for example, if you click on one, you'll see that the prompt is over here, and you simply copy the prompt. You can go back to home and enter the prompt in here. And then you would just change the specific things that you want to change to represent your brand or whatever you're trying to create a video for. So there's a lot of different options. As you can see, there are a lot of animated videos, cinematic live action videos. A lot of them look pretty realistic. You can copy the animation style. Some of them have much more in-depth prompts than others, such as you can see this one. The prompt is pretty simple, whereas this one has a very long, complicated prompt. So as an example, I had Claude help me come up with a prompt here. I'm going to paste it in here and see what it comes up with. I'm hit enter. I'm going to say this is a new project. This is going to be an ad, and it creates an agent for you that essentially walks you through the prompts of creating the video and project. So I'm going to give it a simple prompt and help train the agent about what my needs are for this video project. So now the agent will start working on the project. It is nice that it makes you feel like rather than just hitting the enter button and hoping that the AI understands the prompt, the agent really walks you through it and asks questions before it creates things, which I think is a nice addition. One thing I will say is that this is a bit of a slower process than other video generators that I've used because of the agent feature, because it's really thinking and asking questions. So just expect this process to take about 10 to 20 minutes. As far as pricing goes, there's Plus, Max, Generative, and Elite. It shows the annual plan by default, but you can select where it says annual and to switch it off to see how much it costs per month. Overall, it's pretty reasonable. If you want to start for free, you can just go to sign up and select the free option. So that's a walkthrough of InVideo AI. What stands out to me about this platform compared to a lot of other AI video tools out there is just how much is built into one place, especially the agent format. The link is in the description, and there's a QR code on screen. Hit like if this helped and subscribe for more AI tool walkthroughs. I'll see you in the next one.